Are you posting on Facebook so I can share a link or whatever?
Oh, wait. Yeah, it'll be on there.
Okay.
Where's the chat box? There we go. Okay.
Cool. I got the volume turned off. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Oops.
All right. So, wow. All right. Well, it didn't update this. Okay. How lame. It didn't actually update the title on Facebook. So, okay. Hey everybody, give us a second here. I need to edit. Okay, here we go. Can you please turn off your volume?
I thought it was off. Sorry.
No.
Hold on.
Thank you.
There you go. Now it's off.
All right, and then I'm checking YouTube really quick. So, hey everybody. Yeah, Streamlabs. What is going on, man? This is so annoying. All right, sorry guys. The title didn't work. None of this worked, but it does look like the integrated chat is working just fine. So if Sydney has it up, she can most likely see you all.
I can.
In the bottom right here, I'll make it a little bit bigger. You know what? Let's do it right here. We'll do it right here. Nah, we'll do it right here. It's fine. Okay. Sorry about that. Literally, the title didn't work. None of it worked. This is my first time trying to use Streamlabs multi-stream setting, and it is not like what I was using before, and it clearly has some issues. So a little bit botched, but you know, what else is new when it comes to me? Let me see if I can edit this live really quick. Yeah, here we go. Streaming with Sydnasty, and then there we go. We're gonna go ahead and save that. Let's see if I can change it on Twitch. I don't know if can you change the title of a stream while you're
streaming
live on Twitch. Here it is. Yeah, you can. That'll work. All right, so I've got that updated. Facebook is probably still real goofy. Nope, Facebook is fixed, I believe. All right, cool. Well, there we go. Streamlabs giving problems. Yeah, before I used Restream.io. They, for whatever reason, have me marked as like a free account forever and ever, and I don't think they're watching, so I'm not afraid really to say anything about it. But so I've just always had it for free, and now I'm using Streamlabs Prime to get all the added bonus, and Sydney is too. Today, of course, we're streaming from my account, just so there are people here with us, pretty much. But it is what it is. So I'm just glad that we're finally here and it's working. For the most part, Sydney's going to have a new camera sooner than later, and probably a mic and different things like that. But that being said, so Sydney is illustrating stuff right now. I don't know what she's working. She tried to explain to me what she's working on. It's, I guess, like a Bath and Body Works ad. Isn't that? Is that what you?
No, it's
Is that
so
what you would call it?
No, there's this account on Instagram that posts like modern still lifes, and so a lot of people like to sit there and draw their own versions of it. So it's not actually like a realistic still life; it's more like how you interpret it. So I'm doing one of theirs right now, which it's like a picture of a grapefruit and cherries and flowers. So I just took the elements of that and made it into a symmetrical illustration.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That's really cool. So we'll just move on and pretend like we care about that. And I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we'll see how she keeps, doing stuff. Oh, look, Jacob's here, but he's not going to say hello to me, of course. God forbid.
Yeah, he said that he was gonna come to the stream, but he wasn't gonna come because you're gonna be there, so.
Okay. All right, Jacob. All right, Jacob. Really cool. Really cool. Really appreciate it. I really like it a lot. So I don't really have anything new today. I worked on these. I was finishing up this in a private lesson. It isn't really done. We kind of moved on to move on to other goodies, but we did like a cool ice sword. Here, I'll focus in on it. Cool little ice sword. I actually really like the effects. Let me get in close. Let's get in real deep here.
Let's get in.
Okay, I don't need. This is the commentary what I've been missing this whole time.
Yeah.
From the peanut gallery. There you go. So you can see how there's like streaks and little chunks of ice and everything in the sword. Really, really cool. So we were working on that, and then we started a dreadnought. So look at this guy. Stuart is only sort of like these vehicles are sort of the first vehicles we've ever really worked on. So none of the edge work is finished, anything like that. But we started the base coats on the shading, right on the armor of everything, and then everything else is like just getting started. So the juxtaposition of cool ice sword with skull and smiling flowers. Yeah, I agree. Sarah, definitely enjoy that. But so I have no idea what I'm supposed to be like. I don't know what to work on tonight. Really, this was more just to make sure Sydney, understood that she could do this and that would work. And you have no idea the anxiety and the meltdown that we had. So you think I'm kidding when I say this, but one of us. Now I'm not gonna point fingers, but let me share this to my Facebook really quick too. So I'm not going to point fingers, but here's what I will say. One of us, about 10 minutes before we were supposed to get started, and I had problems getting it to launch correctly, which are all handled now. Now it's all good. One of us was underneath their desk, literally shouting and on the verge of a mental breakdown and just completely being in tears. But that was just one of us. I'm not going to say who it was, but there definitely was an issue that was happening before we knew that everything was going to work just fine. So, but here we are, and it seems to be working. Let me see. Share. I guess that worked.
To be fair, I was under the desk because I was switching out cords, not just crawling under there.
Sorry, Michael's messaging me.
No, you're fine.
No, you should be blaming Michael. Okay.
It's Michael's fault.
So I don't know what to work on. I have a bunny we could work on, but I feel like this is not exciting. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Sydney? Sydney.
What are you working on?
Sydney.
Didn't you prime some of the prints?
I will come in there. No, because I'm not painting those. Remember, or what?
Oh, yeah,
not
right.
not what I'm currently printing, right? But I mean, I have the prints of us primed, but I'm not super happy with the quality of the print. But I could work on it. Hold on, let me see. Or I could do a new. Hold on, we'll talk about this. So Collins sent me a huge gift package from Reaper. So I've got all kinds of new stuff here. So they sent me like one of every Christmas miniature. So I have like every Christmas miniature everywhere. But they sent me one of these. This is the new Bones USA material. So this is what they're casting in plastic now down in Denton, as opposed to over in China. But other than the color, I feel like the color's probably throwing me off in terms of quality, but I think it's pretty obvious that this is very similar to Bones Black material. But you can see it's still bendy. It's definitely not your white bones, right? You mount any minis to those plinths. Well, we've got him on one of the black plinths. I don't know if you've been seeing this one. So this is from the Patreon. Yesterday we worked on the boots. You can see the texture there on the leather is absolutely sick. I'm super stoked about these boots, actually. I don't know any other way to put it other than they look super amazing. So we worked on the boots, the denim, and then I started the non-metallic metal there on that bracer. The week before we did the hair. We spent like an hour just doing his hair. But yeah, so I threw him on this plinth, and then, so what I'm thinking, so I did, we'll work on the 3D prints of Sydney and But I want to mount them on a plinth and then 3D print some baddies. But so the Bones USA material, right? Definitely still flexible. It has better detail than the white China Bones for sure, right? So like Bones 1, 2, and 3. And then the newer Bones formula currently it's still stiffer than that, but it still works just fine. I had one here, so I have 2. And then where's my right here? And I'll show you. So Bones Black is really rigid, right? This stuff though, you can see. Oh, sorry, you got to cut away from the hospital. This stuff cuts like butter. Look at that, right? Like this is super, super soft, but it holds really crisp detail and is nice. So yeah, I don't know. But Colin sent me like every Christmas mini, so I'll probably throw some of those together, or I'll do something with them in the holiday esperata. But what? What do you want? What?
Can you send me a link so I can share it? My dad wants to see me.
He can go to my Twitch, my YouTube, my Facebook page, or you shared it to your personal face. Does he not have a Facebook?
No, he doesn't have Facebook. You don't believe it.
Okay, well.
I'll just
Yeah, tell him to go to Twitch.
Oh, he found me. Never mind. He found it.
Okay. So here's me. I'm fat. Look at me. I'm big, thick daddy. So what I want to do, I'll grab the Sydney here. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm literally rolling over these minis. So the idea is that I have these mounted just so that we can actually work on them. But so I want to mount us back to back like this on a plinth, and then have like creatures attacking us, if that makes sense. So, but these were like some of my first 3D prints ever. You can see on the back, I do not know how to do supports, so that's why we're going to put them back to back so you don't see how bad it was. But I mean, everything else I've printed has turned out really nice now, other than a few issues here and there. But so I can show this guy actually because I don't have to say anything about it. But you can see the other prints I've been doing. I changed resin. You can see the detail. Super sick. These are all from Titan Forge. So I've been doing pretty well. But these were like very, very, very. I think this is like my 3rd print. But so we're gonna be back to back, side by side. I have some holes to fill on them, but otherwise, that's pretty much it. So I don't really know like what to do here exactly. I know I'm going to be holding cans of Lysol. These are like pandemic versions of Sydney and I, so that's why we got our maskies on, and we're having our freedoms crushed. Our personal freedoms. So wear masks. All right. No palette cam tonight. I know. I'm sorry, guys. There just wouldn't be enough room. Actually, I mean, maybe there's enough room. I don't know. Anytime we do the co-stream, I ran into this when I did it with the Hulk's Workshop and then Holly Monster, right? Like, you really don't have a lot of room. I could do a tiny baby palette cam if people really want it. Cam. Okay, let's. Sydney's like, I'm here now, so I can say things. All right, hold on. I hid my baby palette somewhere. Right here. Look how big it is. Hold up. We'll do it right here. Do it right by my noggin. Sydney, your dad's in the chat.
I know.
Is it a very 2020 thing for me to meet someone's parents through a stream chat? Is that normal?
I don't know if it's a 2020 thing or if it's a COVID thing or both.
Well, there you go. Hello. What is it, Big Willie?
Yeah, it's Big Willie.
What's up, Big Willie? I know you like The Rock.
Lifting weights, selling
karate, selling surf goodies, and you had a very Leonardo DiCaprio haircut back in the day, right? Am I thinking of things correctly here? Yeah. I've got it figured out. Okay, so we can go ahead and get started. I don't know if I want to work on these. I'm at such an impasse. The problem is I don't have any projects that are like. Let's work on the bunny. We'll hop around. We'll just hop around on a few things here. So let's get some washout. We'll get some washout here. Sorry, I can do the background music here. I usually have that turned on. Sydney's gonna go into gremlin mode and just start working and not think about anything. You can tell I'm right because she's laughing. Let me,
Oh, it doesn't help I set like a gremlin in the chair too.
What was that?
I sit like a little.
No, I
gremlin
heard
right
you.
here.
I heard you. I was just confirming. All right.
Also, sit like a gargoyle when I do my makeup in the bathroom.
All right. So I just gotta make sure. All right. Will you say something, Sydney?
Hello.
Can you say something again?
Something.
All right. I think the audio is good. Let me know if you can't hear Sydney, but otherwise, I think we're all right. All right. So I got this rootin' tootin' cowboy rabbit here. We'll just wash it down. Sydney's, your Facebook page you just made has a cowboy rabbit on it, right?
It's a samurai rabbit.
It's a what?
It's like a samurai rabbit. She's got like a really big blade.
Oh,
But it's like
I had the wrong one. Yeah, I was thinking of the wrong one.
Did you think of that cowboy one I did a long time ago?
Yeah.
Or like a year ago?
A year ago? Was it that long ago?
It was a year ago. I got reminded on Instagram that it was a year ago.
Well, when you are imprisoned with an inmate like yourself, time just kind of eludes you.
Pretty much.
Alright, so we're just going to shade this down. What?
Did you say it? Living with me is like a prison?
Yeah, I think that was basically the joke, effectively. Effectively. That and the cats. Garrus is okay.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, now Garrus is okay?
Yeah, only right now, though.
You approve of him now?
No. I don't claim him as my own.
Yeah, you did. You said our dog earlier, so you do claim him.
Okay. Okay. Alright, there we go.
I don't know if I want to do outlines on this or solid colors. I think I want to do solid colors.
Alright, I'm gonna use the airbrush to dry this bad boy off. Let's see. I'm gonna use a little cheat code here. Look at all those layers. Why do you have so many layers?
Well, some of it was like another drawing I was working on. I didn't delete it.
I need to, Sorry, I gotta use the compressor. We're almost dry. I don't know what colors do the fur. Are you in your good chair or your bad chair? You're in your good chair, right?
I'm in my good chair. I couldn't sit in that bad chair for a while. It's really just for decor at this point.
This is a Hero Forge mini, Jacob. I went through and I have a big collection I randomly went for of Wild West minis, and then I went and made like an entire set. I don't know how many I have, maybe 20, and they're all different Wild West themed. Oh, I have 2 actually here I can work on. I have the bear, but yeah, they're all animal people, but like cowboys. So that's been the vibe. But yeah, they're all from Hero Forge. Here's another one. This guy was fun. I like his coat that we did. Now this bear, he's like a gambling bear, but obviously he has a Tommy gun, so a little bit not super accurate. But we worked on this guy. I think the last time I streamed. I'm not 100% sure if I'm happy with the jacket. I mean, the jacket looks cool, but it also looks washy. I don't know. I mean, you guys can let me know if you think the jacket needs work or not, but that's what I was working on last time. But it looks like our rabbit is ready. No, the back of it still. Why don't we start with the skin? That's what we'll do. I'm thinking gray for the rabbit skin, or maybe what color should the rabbit guy be, Sydney?
You said gray.
Mm-hmm.
What if he was like? Wait, how big is the rabbit? It's not very big.
Not big.
Because I was like, it'd be kind of cool if it was speckled.
If it was, oh no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all.
I mean, he'd be nice gray or like a sandy color, like tan.
We'll do gray because it'll be more of a bluish gray. And that way it'll set it. It'll set it separately from the yellow and green.
Right.
Because the tan would look too similar to the yellow and green, and he's wearing tan. Sorry, she is wearing tan pants anyway. So.
It'd be kind of. It's probably too much. Never mind. I was like, it'd be cool if you like made it look. If it was white and you just made it look like it's dirty because it's the Wild West and it's the desert.
Yeah, if I was gonna airbrush it, I would, but we're not doing that. Too much work. As much as I would love to do that. And the miniature's too small, really, for me to go in. Or, well, there's not enough fur showing, if that makes sense, for me to justify the airbrush.
Yeah, it's covered by clothes and a hat.
Covered by clothes and a hat. You sound like a police sketch guy. Describe the suspect.
Wearing fedora, sir?
He was wearing a fedora, and he smelled like a GameStop. And he kept saying, "Milady."
He had a pencil thin beard, just to outline his jawline that didn't exist.
Okay.
Alright.
It sounds like this guy really, really gotcha.
I was making up, really any guy, honestly.
Any guy, and you described him. Alright, I'm gonna work on the pants while the rest dries. I'm working on my pants, man. Well, that's terrible. This color is so trash. Excuse the burr. That's my vortex mixer in the background. There we go. Oop. Jacob, where'd you hide my... There it is. Alright. Let's do some leather chaps here. What?
My hand was shaking a lot. I have a hard time doing like super big swirls sometimes.
Super big swirls.
Super big swirls.
That even has the drawing assist on it, right? Because it's Procreate.
Well, yeah, I just have I have this symmetry on.
Symmetry. Sydney is using Procreate to do the drawing. So it was actually a bit of a confusing setup to get it working because it's through an iPad. So we're running the iPad through a capture card, then it goes into her desktop. So she'll do that, which honestly, she also has a brand new display tablet monitor. She's supposed to be using that for sculpting, but that would work much easier. But she refuses to learn any other program than her little rinky-dink, dumb iPad.
In my defense, I have spent too much money on iPad brushes to not use it.
See, that just sounds like a personal problem to me. I don't know.
I've literally spent $300 on iPad brushes.
Well...
I have so many.
Well. But, so that's why. So it was a little bit of work. But then whenever she's going to do, like, hand illustration, then she'll use a nicer camera from above on the sketchbook and all that. So really, long story short, you know, my setup, I've got 3 cameras and it looks pretty crazy, and you would think hers wouldn't be as advanced, but it very quickly turned into nearly the exact same thing. So I'm using more of an orange here to highlight up the chaps.
Thanks, Peter. Peter likes my illustration style. Oh,
Whatever,
look,
Peter.
Josh, you can meet Erica now.
Why? Oh.
She's in the chat.
I can meet Erica.
You've met my dad, and now you've met my best friend.
Well, there we go. We made it. Even though, with all the trash you talk about Erica, about how annoying she is, and how you wish, like, she wouldn't just, like, completely drag you into all her drama, like, I'm surprised you would really be excited about her being here. But, you know, I mean...
Josh is messing with you, Erica.
Your friend, not mine. Your friend, not mine.
Remember, she calls you Mac Daddy.
I don't know why either. That's it. So what's funny is, like, I can embarrass you because you're here, but trying to embarrass somebody I've never even met, like, that explains all the trash you talk about her, right? Like, yeah, of course you would bring that up.
I don't talk trash about her.
Okay.
You're just trying to get me in trouble for things I didn't do.
No, I'm just trying to get you in trouble for things you've said. That's what's happening.
I have not said anything.
Alright. Don't get me started with Big
Okay.
Willie.
You have to admit, that is like the best name I could find on the Hulu.
It was a fun discovery as we sat down for another depressing session of dinner and Shark Tank.
No, it's been dinner and Bob's Burgers.
Dinner and Bob's Burgers.
Which we're now staying away from. Because we've actually watched all of it. But not really.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? There we go.
What?
So I have to use nasty wee cold water.
Oh, I thought you were referring to me for a second because you said nasty. So me and Josh play Final Fantasy pretty much every night. And sometimes in the morning I sit there and, like, you know, I'll wake him up and I'll be like, can we do a dungeon? And so
you
anyway,
don't wake me up and say that.
Yes, I do.
Why
so
are you
many
lying
times.
right now on stream?
Why
are you laughing like that? You literally lying. Why can't you finish?
Erica.
You can't
Erica's
finish
like,
your fake story.
Like Erica's like, we've driven across country together. She has. Me and Erica have driven across country together with my car full of crap all the way to the roof in a Honda Civic 2-door with Tally, my cat, on the top of the crap. And we were passing an 18-wheeler was passing us because I was going the speed limit while she was feeding me chocolate pie. So.
You know how, like, I never let you drive?
Well, I just feel like you like driving, so I mean that's the man's job, so I'm just gonna let.
Okay. All right. Look, just because you said that, like, if I didn't fear for my life anytime you're behind the wheel, I would forcibly make you drive everywhere. But I'm not gonna risk that.
You hate me driving.
It's so bad, dude. It's like you just. Whew. It's like confrontation, Sydney. It just doesn't work well.
Well, it's just like. Anyone talking to me while I'm driving, I'll just snap. I don't know why.
Wait, what?
I get anxious, I guess.
Or like you come to a complete stop before turning. That's really special to me. That's really special to me. I didn't know they were teaching that in your kind of driver's ed.
Well, my driver's ed was like an 8-hour course that I only took once.
I never took it, so.
They had the high school one, and I wanted to do it just because, you gotta cut class, and then the driving ed teacher would, like, get you fast food. So it was like, ooh, we're leaving campus to eat that, but I did not sign up in time, so I had to take driver's ed for, I think it was like 8 hours, and I watched probably 5 hours of videos of people dying from drunk driving and driving irresponsibly, and it really scarred me.
Well, if they're going to show you videos of people dying from drunk driving, why wouldn't they teach you how to drunk drive safely? Like, I don't understand why that wouldn't be the
That's
focus.
a good point.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, why are they just... Like, I'd be like, well, were you going to show me how to do it?
How do you do this correctly? You know?
I'm kidding. I'm really not happy with this green I'm using. It's pretty not optimal here. This is not... What is this? Naga green?
Glitter green? Ghostbuster green?
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Do you like the split color
What do you mean?
on the hat? Like how you did like half tan, half green.
Oh, you're saying you do like... I thought you were asking me a question about what you were working on. I was like, what? What?
I say things confusingly, you know those.
I say things confusingly. I wish I had something to work on.
I feel like I have to burp, and I'm trying really hard not to burp.
Oh. No! Why would you do that? No. No.
This is what Josh has to put up with all the time is me.
No. You can hear her farts, man. My God. It's like dude, I walk through the house like... it's like a war zone. Like, every time I turn around, it's like someone's just... And it's like somebody opened the gates to Mordor, and Sauron is just like ripping the loudest hot nuclear blast straight out of a megaphone from a sideline mom at a soccer game, 9 a.m. on a Saturday in the middle of April, and her 9-year-old is gonna make it to the state championship, so you know it's loud. Like, that is what we're dealing with. But
I just want to say he's actually talking about his own farts because mine are completely silent, but they will sneak up on you, and they have, and I cannot conceal it. And Josh just looks completely betrayed when he finds out I did it.
I hate you for saying that.
Thanks, Skylar.
I hate you for saying that.
You know what? Well,
You are
are we
trash.
changing the subject? Can we not like talk about our toots?
You are the one that literally has been sitting here talking a bit like, oh, I fart so much. You should see him. We're gonna paint this guy. We're gonna paint this dude. We're gonna paint steampunk, post-apocalyptic, dead-end, tentacle, Cthulhu face guy. How about that? We'll do that.
That was a lot of words.
About you with any sentence that you mess up.
I'm glad we're on live so everyone knows how mean you are to me.
Oh wow.
They're gonna be like, Josh is so mean to her.
Wow.
And I'm like, I know, I've been telling you guys for a while now.
Oh, is this Stockholm Syndrome? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Okay, I have no option other than to live here. I can't just leave at any time.
I don't want to leave.
Wow, you heard it here first.
I don't want to leave. Why would I want to leave when I can play games with you every night?
Wow. Like I said, is it like Stockholm Syndrome? For me, at least, because I'm trapped, guys.
He's lying.
I'm trapped here. She takes the keys to my car.
No, I don't.
So I can't leave without permission. And I have to say, Mother, may I? And then she goes to the board where she gives me gold stars for behavior, and she counts the stars, and if I have enough stars for the week, I'm allowed to leave. But most weeks, I'm not allowed to.
Well, I mean, it's your fault for not getting the stars.
Terrible.
I think you said angel wrong.
Bad take.
I think you said love of your life wrong.
That's a bad take too. Terrible take.
Uh-huh, sure.
Terrible take, man.
You know, at the end of this, people are gonna be like, Josh, you're so lucky.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Wow, yeah, I'm so lucky, guys. Look at me over here with this little gremlin in the corner of my screen drawing weird visions of cherries tied to, I don't even know. Like, what are you doing? It looks like you're doing an animated version of a Shirley Temple. You've got like little lemon slices cherries. What are you gonna do? A Sprite background, and you're gonna be like a 9-year-old at a restaurant because they don't have root beer, so you're gonna order a Sherry Temple.
I've never ordered a.
Shirley Temple.
I almost said Cherry Temple.
Go ahead.
Which isn't really surprising for me since I clearly have a speech impediment.
I don't cite words so good.
But you are correct about the root beer.
Yeah.
That's always what I got as a kid. I really don't know what colors to do on this.
You should do teal, magenta, and yellow.
Oh, see, I'm like, hey, just without black.
Yo. Wait, did you say without black?
Well, you just said teal, magenta. I think my brain just farted.
Yeah, it did. That's hilarious.
I'm like literally like I don't even remember what I was saying.
Blake and Jacob have the same last name. They must be related.
Long lost cousins, if you will.
It's cool. Jacob's a dope cousin. It's so rare for me to not start painting with a zenithal undercoat. I know it's for people that watch me. This is probably extremely strange to see me going raw on top of the primer here, but
they're probably like, Josh, it really is being held captive.
Right?
So.
He's not painting like he normally does. What's wrong here? But we'll just do lazy painting. High contrast. Lazy paint. That'll probably work out just fine for us. Is this a pocket?
Is this a pocket what?
Pocket.
It is a pocket.
So as Sydney switches between different background colors, just be warned if you're photosensitive, because she will, without a doubt, test out some absolute eye razor blade color combinations. So
I'm neither gonna confirm or deny this.
yeah, she'll be like, "What are the worst colors to put next to each other? Let's just see. Let's just see what it looks like."
Yeah, I want your eyes to bleed.
You said it, not me.
It's whatever.
Your dad just said she gets it from her mom. I like your mouth dropping open. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. For Christmas, you did ask for lip filler, so
I did not. Oh my god. So fun story. I don't really talk to my mom too often, but every time I do,
she's literally gonna be watching this.
No, she's not.
Okay.
But every time I do, she literally always gets something done. So it's like every time it's like a new filler or it's like a vampire facial, and I mean, like, the vampire facial freaks me out.
So I mean, do you think this inspires confidence in you aging, or?
Are you talking about me aging?
Yeah.
I'm a little worried. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god, I was like, I don't. There's not enough money coming in here for us to handle. All right, so today. All right. Okay. Look. All right. Today I went to the esthetician and they took a quartz crystal and they just beat the shit out of my face with it, and then they peeled the skin off, and what they did is they took a bunch of sleeping baby angels and they just patted the muscle, and then they slapped my skin back on, and they call it the Rejuvenator. Do I look good or what? And then they send you a photo and it's like a huge Instagram filter. Is that...
Remember when filters were like, people were going to plastic surgeon offices and they're like, I want to look like this filter in real life.
I don't remember that.
That was a thing. I think it's still a thing, really.
It's not a thing.
Well, it's not a thing for real people. It's a thing for crazy people.
I see. It's very ableist of you.
I know.
You're not woke enough for this stream.
I'm not woken up for the stream.
What's funny is you can't hear the background music, but what you just sang went with it.
I just sang with it?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't say it was good, but, you know.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
Okay, I just need to... Alright. I'm on a struggle bus right now.
Strug bus.
Well, I'm like, what colors do I... But I'm always like, this is the colors.
Josh, what colors look best? And I'll be like, I'm just gonna go with the second one you showed me.
He's being mean, you guys. He's being real mean. I'm just kidding.
See, the idea is to bully you to where you just want to do your own stream, and then I don't have to go through this ever again.
He's lying. He was so excited about us streaming tonight, and he said that this probably sounds a little weird, but he said we can go out for ice cream.
What? The way you just framed that was so wild. That was out of pocket. That's crazy. He said we can go for ice cream after this. That's how excited he was. Wow, what is this? We going to the doctor? You gonna go get a shot, and you're like, oh, okay, if you're good, you can get it. No, we're not. First of all, you're taking me to KB Toys after this. Is what's happening. We're going to
KB Toys.
Oh God, I forgot you're like 12. Oh my God.
KB Toys? What is that?
KB Toys is the toy store that was in the mall. Oh my God, like what? Sydney,
There was only Toys R Us's in the mall.
In the mall? Toys R Us's are huge warehouses, standalone buildings. What backwoods swamp water warehouse did you call a mall where there was a Toys R Us built inside of it?
I mean, is it really a swamp water mall if it has a Toys R Us in it, if it's as big as you're claiming to be?
No, no. See, real Toys R Us. I feel like what happened is somebody named Jeb opened up Toys R Us, but it's Toys R Us, like Russia. Toys R Us in a mall?
You mean Rush, like Rush the band?
No, I hate where this is going now. This joke is bad, and I don't want it.
Yes, you do.
I'm not happy about any of this happening.
You're such a liar.
Okay. I'll take the chat words for it. All right, chat. What's weirder, the fact that Sydney said that there was a Toys R Us inside of a mall, or the fact that she can't whistle? Go ahead and vote, and let us know which is weirder.
I also can't blow bubbles with gum, and I can't hula hoop.
I can't roll my R's. I can't pronounce almost any word I try within seconds.
You know, Josh isn't really my boyfriend. He's my caretaker.
Yeah. Yep. I'm a Medicaid nurse. That's what's happening.
You know, he's really here by the state, and my dad really pays for him.
I'm a state-appointed ward.
Yeah. Yeah, they say I couldn't live by myself, so they sent Josh.
You're legally incompetent?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what happened with Gucci Mane. Look at him now. Things can get better.
Why was he legally incompetent?
The state of Georgia gave him that status so that he didn't get a life sentence in prison.
Oh.
He was driving. He was going like 100 the wrong way on the highway. And so instead of getting locked up for real, his lawyers were like, he's legally incompetent. Obviously he's not, right? And like now he's changed his life and all that, but that's the only person I've ever heard of that the court's literally like, you're just dumb. So sorry.
I can't stop itching my nose.
You can't what?
Stop itching my nose.
You would.
You who?
You will.
You will. How long have we been doing that?
You will.
Have we been doing that since we started dating?
Yeah, because Will's always done it.
Well, I didn't know that.
Right, well, no, I know, but it's because it's like been a thing with like Tony, Will, and I for years, so it would have probably been when we first started dating. Pretty immediately.
I remember there was like one day me and you just kept like saying like dad jokes to each other through text. It was like before we met.
And I showed Tony.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was like, look what we're doing, and he was like, that's pretty impressive. Because that's I mean, you know Tony. That's literally how he operates.
I'll never forget when Tony told me to finish that bottle of wine on your birthday. And he's like,
here, nasty.
He's like, yeah, no, he said, finish it, nasty.
And he just threw it at you. Yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah,
cool,
and I did finish it.
And I started feeling so sick too. Like that was, that was so funny.
I can't remember why you felt. I think it was just like, it was late too.
It was like anxiety and sinuses. Remember, I've been taking like allergy meds and.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm ready to go to bed. And everybody in here is like trying to get wasted. Who was still there? It was Maria, Kenny.
I think Sarah and John were still there too.
Sarah and John. Sarah was.
I think everyone was there actually.
Yeah. Oh no, Collins and Danny.
Oh, they left before.
Yeah, they never came.
Yeah, they left at dinner.
Even though I told Michael tonight I'm gonna make a trip in January to bring him some minis and stuff, so I'm gonna go see the boys. Reaper boys. I should do a miniature Monday in the studio, the new studio.
Are you gonna drive down there and then just drive back?
Yeah, probably. Or I'd stay TT and DD's.
So I get a whole night to myself?
A dream, right? No, it's not a night to yourself. It's me without you. I'm like, whew, sign me up. Let's go. This pandemic's got it too cramped.
I'm like trying to decide what I would do in this house by myself.
I know exactly what you would do, you little gremlin. You literally would be like, you'd be like, I'm not gonna wear anything, and I'm not gonna do your hair, you're gonna mess your hair up on purpose, and then you're gonna like wear socks, and then you're just gonna like run around, and you're gonna grab, like you're literally, here's what you're gonna do, you know the big ramen bowls that we have? You're gonna grab the big ramen bowl, and you're gonna do like an 8-inch layer of chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, peanut butter chocolate chips, and then trail mix. Then on top of that, you're gonna put like a ton of Cheez-It flats or like chips. And then on top of that, you're gonna put, I don't even know, like what, like the fruit roll-up strips. Like you're just gonna eat that with a spoon all day.
I feel like that's what you will do if I was not here. That's probably what you do when I'm not here.
No, if you're not here, actually, like, I have really long-form conversations with the pets about life and philosophy and their goals for the future. And I cook.
You miss me too.
I don't even have a phone. So, and then, you know, I cook a big meal for myself. I talk to the neighbors, see how they're doing, check in with them, see, you know, how their lives are. And then, and then I'm like, when are you coming home? And then I have to pretend like I'm working. So there you go.
I knew it.
And that is every day when Sydney's gone, which is my dream. Hey Rob, what's going on, man?
I want you guys to know when because I was pretty much working at home during most of this pandemic, and then I got a little contract job where I have to not be home for most of the time. And it's not all the time, but it's like I'll be working for like 2-3 weeks. And the first week of me doing that, I came home and Josh was like, I missed you so much.
No, well, okay. I may have said that to her, but you have to understand, there are things that guys have to say, right? Like for their own physical safety. And so for my own physical safety, you better believe that's what I'm going to tell her. I'm not stupid. I mean, come on, guys. You know the game. You know the game.
You're such a liar.
Sydney, you know that I always mean what I say. So there you go. But
you want to act like you're not a big like cuddle bear, but you totally are.
I'm not. I hate physical contact. Social distancing for me is a dream. I wish we could do that. I wish we could do it in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just stay away from me. I like, there's a reason why I like cats. Because they like to be in the room with you, but they like to keep their distance, right? Like, that to me is just a dream.
He is full of it, guys. If I don't cuddle him at night,
What? No.
If I don't cuddle at night, he literally in the morning he's like, "We didn't cuddle," and he gets really upset, and he makes it a point for us to cuddle the following night. So he is so full of it.
I want you to know that Sydney is an absolute harpy, lying animal right now, and you can't trust anything that comes out of her mouth. She has fangs that she has to file with a nail file every day just to look human. All right, like I know all the secrets. Don't believe the things she's saying.
Josh is completely in love with me, you guys. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Oh no, I'll admit that. See, she has nothing to say. See, I can just take the wind right out of her. She thinks she's winning an argument, and I just play a card, and she's like, "Oh, what do I do? I'm not good at this game."
No, I am good at this game. You're just trying to act like you don't shed thug tears, but you do.
Shed thug tears? At what? What are you even talking? You just wanted to say that line. You didn't even have any reason to say it.
No, you shed thug tears when we're out of Tostitos.
Oh, well, yeah, you know I will. First of all, no, I will no. I will almost commit domestic violence if you bring me Sam's Diet Cola. Are you insane? It tastes like depression in a can. And you're like, oh, you drink this all the time, don't you? You've known me for over... Have you ever seen me drinking Sam's brand Diet Cola? Are you kidding me?
I'm just gonna say this. There was not any Diet Riot at Walmart,
and I don't even drink Diet Right. What are you talking about? I buy that to take a break from Diet Coke. You know what time it is. You know, what do I get if we go to OnQ? What do I say? I say, could I get a big ass Diet Coke, please, and a thing of ice and a big sweet tea for the creature next to me in the car? I don't ask for Sam's. What are you talking about? My God, man, you got me heated right now.
You shed thug tears when Aldi runs out of your Diet Coke.
First of all, you leave Aldi out of this. All right, our relationship is sacred. Sacred. I just you have me so mad. You refuse to take responsibility for bringing trash into this house.
Trash.
Absolute trash. On a day when I was working, and I'm like, can you please go pick up some soda? And you're like, ha, yeah, I'll do that. I'll bring you home something you hate. Like, oh, great. Here we go again.
Guys, I really didn't know how much he hated us until he drank it and told me, and then, I mean,
Sydney,
I did taste it.
Sydney,
it was
I've
really
never
bad.
had it before in my life. You bringing Sam's Cola home to the house was the first experience and last experience I ever want to have. So, you know,
But
this
I
is...
didn't know.
This is why I know you don't try new things, because you're like, well, I just never try anything new because I don't know if it's any good. Yeah, clearly. The only time you take a risk is when it's with me, and you know there's no ramification. You're like, I'm not going to drink that. That's yours. Ew.
Look, Rob knows what's up.
Rob doesn't know anything. Shut up, Rob. You're banned. Shut up, Rob. This isn't gang up on Josh hour, all right? This is let's just show Sydney that the internet's real and she can put her face on it. That's all this is. We don't need this couples therapy. I don't need Rob. I'm a therapist Campbell coming through here acting like he knows anything, all right? I'm not trying to hear that.
I am the hero's champion. Basically,
the hero's champion? That's not even the phrase, Sydney. It's the people's champ. Paul Wall. I'm staring over here because it's going to make my voice louder into her bedroom. You know that's not the phrase. This is... Oh, Sydney. This is
What's another phrase I goofed? Oh, I'm sorry I'm such a prune instead of prude.
I'm just physically upset right now. I feel like I'm having a panic attack.
He's having so much fun, you guys.
I'm having a panic attack, you guys.
He's having so much fun. This is his dream come true.
Do you hear how this absolute terrorist tries to gaslight me? Oh, you're having fun. That's what this is. Public beheading. That's so much fun. Terrible. Terrible. Sydney. You haven't even gotten any work done. Look at me, I'm over here. I almost got my pants done. You're over there drawing what? Sunglasses on a cherry? Please. No, Rob, you're banned big time. You're not allowed to ever be in my stream again, Rob.
I just bring the spice, you know. I bring the nasty.
I'm muting you.
No,
You're
you're
muted.
not.
Yeah, no, we're in Discord, and I'm turning you off.
Am I really?
So what's funny is Sydney thinks people can hear her right now. We're gonna take a little break from Sydney. She just has no business being on. I look, guys. I just want to apologize. I made a mistake. Like, I really try and I try to be a supportive partner, and I think I've made a mistake here. In all honesty, I feel like I've given her too much power, and we're gonna have to do something about it because she clearly needs to be put in timeout. This just isn't working out. But we'll go ahead and let her talk again. We'll pretend like it's okay. What was that? Were you saying something, Sydney? We couldn't hear you for a minute. I guess your mic wasn't working. Because we can hear you.
You're just mad that people are gonna be a bigger fan of me than you.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, they're gonna come get their miniature painting tips from you.
I mean, once I start sculpting my drawings, I might.
No, the joke there is I actually have to give tips away, right?
You have to give tips away?
Yeah, painting tips. That's the joke. I don't. I don't explain what I'm doing. I just kind of do it.
I just do it.
So let's zoom out on these pantalones. Yeah, it looks good. Good contrast. Painting directly on top of black. Something I pretty much never do. Are dead end signs usually yellow?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to think about it, but yeah, they're usually yellow.
They're super yellow. Yellow.
Oh, it's so you could see them from afar.
I'm so glad you gave me the explanation. As
I
to why, what color they are. Thank you so much.
I thought you needed it because, you know, special ed.
What?
What?
Okay.
Alright.
How about you not get my stream taken down for being ableist?
That's fine.
Yeah, I forget Sydney is like literally not politically correct and still uses the R word like a absolute animal, so...
I do not.
Don't, okay.
If I do, it's to describe
Remember the discussion we had to have when you were in the chat? When I was at Reaper Live?
Okay, but that wasn't because of that. It was because of someone else, and I.
No,
I
you just need to remember what you can and can't say on the internet. You're building a brand of bigotry. I'm trying to keep mine the way it is. What?
Nothing. I just messed up a little bit.
What'd you goof on?
Well, it's just really annoying because sometimes if you merge a layer down and it's the opacity is down, it just is forever like transparent.
Wait, you can't change it back?
Well, yeah, I just undid it.
So when is the Fiverr page going live, huh?
I've told you for several days in a row. I need you to read over it.
And who has the URL for that?
I can send it to you at any time. You've been busy.
Wow! Sydney's trying to play this off like she literally refuses to send it to me.
I don't refuse. I literally am like,
Yes,
do you have
you
time today? And then you don't even say anything. You'll just be like, okay. I'm
This
like,
is
okay.
literally crazier than anything you've said tonight. This is a whole
You're
new
such a
vibe of
liar.
lying. This is hilarious.
You are such a liar.
Do you know what it takes to get Sydney to do anything?
About the same amount of.
If Billy's still watching, he's gonna.
It takes as much effort.
See, you have nothing to say. You know what's going on. You know what's going. You're like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I'm not a perfect person.
Oh well, never made that claim.
Okay. You You guys see how mean he is to me?
See? Okay, now she's all puffy. She's gonna puff her fish.
We haven't used that term in a long time.
That's a good thing.
Well, I mean, like, I kind of feel like we should, when we actually do puff our fish.
Right.
What does this look like at full opacity?
Oh, Billy. That's funny. Hey, how's it going? Different Billy. How funny.
Well, I'm very upset with myself.
Why?
Because I don't know when I did this, but I did the opacity thing to a layer, and I literally don't know when I did that. And I don't know how far to go back, so I have to redraw it.
Mmm.
All sorts of fun. I'll be fine.
No, it won't. I can't remember when the 3D print. I think it was 9:30. This one's gonna be done. Okay.
Yeah, it was 9:30. Of the. Oh my god, what are you printing? I forgot.
What am I printing? A game inspired by me.
Oh, it's the Ice Giant.
There you go. How are y'all? Good. I've got a. I don't even know how long it is. I've got your 5-foot box in my room here, ready to get cracking. Oh well, and your other smaller ones too. But I think the more pressing concern is the gigantic box. Sydney's doing okay. She just has a case of the stupids.
I always have a case of the stupids.
a case of the possum. What color should this bag be right here? I'm thinking green, but not the trash green I was trying to use earlier. Maybe we just avoid green. Let's do purple.
Let's do purple.
So, are the sunglasses gonna be like transparent on the ones that are wearing them?
Yeah, I'm gonna add like white highlight. I just haven't done it yet.
I guess it's just bothering me that I can see the eyes like underneath, you know what I'm saying? Like the white.
Yeah. I can get rid of it. It's the only one doing that. So it doesn't really make sense.
Now this was a 3D printed mini, but I didn't use the Badger 3D primer. I don't think I had it yet. So you can see in the reflection there, that's the visible print line, which is funny because it means they printed the miniature at this angle. I don't know why somebody would print this thing. So like they should have printed it like this on its back at 45 degrees. Not only would it have taken them a shorter amount of time, but you wouldn't see it. But instead, they tilted it this way? No. Sorry, they tilted it down. That's so weird. I mean, as dumb as I am with the 3D printer, I at least know those tips. Very weird choice, though. But it could have also been a thing where the person's like trying to squeeze in literally like every miniature they can on a print run. Because they're probably processing like multiple orders at a time.
Man, I can't believe I did this.
Well, merging the layer.
I can't believe I done this.
Oh, turd.
Do you see it? Wait, what?
I Pseudo turd. What are we gonna try and do tonight? Bozja?
Can we do that and then find something to watch streaming? Since it's...
Oh, you want to do one of those?
Well, it's just because it's very repetitive, so I get bored.
Says the girl that plays Hades nonstop, like it's not repetitive.
I haven't played it lately.
Can we? Yeah, I see the smile on your face. You're trying to hide. You're like, I haven't played it in a day, in 12 hours.
It's nice to meet you too, BJ. No, I haven't played it in like 2 days.
That is such a stretch.
What? I didn't play it yesterday. I was too busy doing stuff. And I didn't play it today because I was too busy doing stuff.
Anybody in the chat play Hades?
I was gonna do fan art of it too. Which I think would probably be more fun to watch me do than this. But... we'll see.
Have you looked at your phone to see if you've gotten any like get out of there now texts from people that have been watching the stream?
I have not. I just had Erica tell me how bad she wanted a particular art print, and yeah, that's about it. And then yeah.
A particular art print.
Yeah, it's this there's this illustrator, his name's Tim Doyle, and he's done like illustrative posters. So it's kind of like, I guess it's like fan art is basically what I'm describing, but they're really skinny and long. And so I have one that's like Moonrise Kingdom, and she was telling me she wants one really bad, but the only one she could find is the I Love Dogs movie.
You love dogs?
Then, yeah.
You love dogs?
You saw that movie, didn't you? Did you see that movie?
I Love Dogs?
Yeah. I watched that movie.
Are you not getting the joke?
No, I get the joke. That's why it's called that. That's like, that's not even, you're like, that's the whole reason he called it the movie that, is so you say that, and then you
Because it's an island of dogs?
Yeah. And it's also I Love Dogs. Hades is like a dungeon crawler. It's really fun. The artwork's really cool. It's like super, I don't even think there's much highlight in it. It's like super contrast. But basically,
it's like the dude that did the Hellboy art. That guy, Frank, whatever. The super, the black, like the shadows are all crushed black.
Yeah. But he did like what is it? Or it's the same company that did Transitter. And I can't remember what else they did. Prior, that one's like super popular, I think.
Prior?
Yeah, Pyre. I probably said it wrong.
Oh, Pyre.
Yeah, Pyre.
Yeah,
yeah that one. Which unfortunately they will not release on the Switch, and I really want to play it. But
why won't it?
I just kind of feel like I like playing that kind of stuff on the Switch versus the computer.
Right.
So I got like dark, like reddish, brown, lilac, and then like super red, which is what? I need another color. What other color should I do?
Mint green.
Okay. I can do that.
Alright, purple bag's looking good. I'm gonna tint it purple. I don't know where... It's right in front of me. Right in front of me. Yeah, Hades is really cool. It's like a procedural action, like arcade-style RPG hack and slash. Every time you progress through a level, you can get randomized skills that allow you to build different builds every single time.
Yeah, it's basically, so you're the son, you're the Prince of Hades, so you're the son of Hades, Prince of Hell, sorry. And basically you're trying to escape it to find your mother, Persephone. And at the time you think someone else is your mom, but then you find out she is. So basically you're trying to escape hell to find your mom. And every time you die, you just try again. It's a lot of fun. But while you're
It's so funny you're okay with playing a game like that where you die a lot, but you hated, like, you know, you don't like Dark Souls stuff, and then you hated that other Hellpoint game that we got.
Okay, but Hellpoint's like it was just bad. Like it just like it didn't even like I don't know. It just made me. It felt like I was in a Nine Inch Nails music video playing it.
Okay.
Am I wrong? Like it's just like it just felt weird.
Alright.
See, like I guess the reason I like playing Hades is because like even
The art.
I like playing Cuphead though, and you die a lot in that.
True. Yeah, you just have to like the art.
Yeah, if I like the artwork, I'll suffer through it. But if I don't like the artwork, I'm like, what's gross, you know?
What's the point?
I mean, Dark Souls artwork's really cool, and I did play it, but I put in that little, I put in a little cheat code where my health didn't die. But funny enough, my dad's really good at playing Dark Souls. He's played through.
That's
Dark
why he
Souls.
should. That's why he needs to try Final Fantasy so he can be our raid healer.
Oh, that's too much pressure on him.
Oh, he would just be a DPS.
Yeah, he'd probably be a DPS with me, and you could be the healer.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, well, I like how you volunteer me for the hardest job.
Or you know, you could be the tank.
I would get so frustrated having to revive you every 3 seconds. Touchy subject.
No.
Touchy subject.
I'm gonna say this for the crowd.
Uh-huh.
You die more than I do.
How? What are you
You
talking?
do. You like literally.
That is a crazy take
You
that
will
you
have
just
to
said.
put during AOE's. You'll sit there and be like, I don't know why they killed me, and I'm just like.
Sydney,
okay.
you categorically, you are a corpse way more than me in raids.
No.
What are you even? Okay, this is
Not anymore.
She's
I've got
not
better.
anymore. Oh, okay, all right. She literally just look at her face. Look at the bottom of the screen, and look at the absolute gnomish grin on her face. She knows
I
she's
just want
lying.
you to know. I just want you to know he's just jealous that I could stay alive longer than him.
This is now she's playing a game because she knows it's not true. And then later she's gonna bring this up later and like I didn't appreciate it when you were talking about how I'm bad at Final Fantasy.
I'm not gonna bring it up. He's probably gonna bring it up. He's probably gonna be like, "Why would you sit there and call me out like that in front of my fans?"
Stupid.
That's what he's saying to himself every time he dies.
Okay. Whatever.
My dad wants to know, did you 3D print the model you're painting? You didn't 3D print that, no.
No, this is a 3D print one though. That's why I was like confused as to where they had the actual orientation of the file. When this was wet, when the bag was wet, you could see the print lines visibly. And so they had it tilted a really weird way to the print bed, which was kind of surprising to me. I have a couple things I've printed here. I'll show this off. This big boy. This actually was last night's and overnight's project here. Hey, see you later, BJ.
Oh. I moved my whole desk. Very, ooh.
Damn, that camera's in your face right now.
Well, like my desk is weird, so it doesn't want to really do the clamp thing.
Weird girl, weird desk.
I'm just gonna say this. You knew I was weird when you started dating me.
I did say it on stream, so.
Josh, like, I'm gonna have a date with a really weird girl.
Well, that's not what I said.
What did you say?
I was like, yeah, I went on a date. I'm going on a date. She's like a weird girl, but like in a good way. Now I would say it differently. I would just say she's a weird girl, but.
You're so full of it. You wouldn't be able to find your car keys without me.
Hey, don't talk about my mental illness.
I am the seeker, you guys.
She is
Josh
the seeker.
will leave something, and I will literally know. I'll be like, "Oh, is it in here?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's in here."
I think it's fear-based because I start getting mad when I can't find stuff, and then she like she exponentially starts freaking out. So I'll be like, "Where is this?"
That's honestly true.
And then before I know it, she's like, "I already found it. Here it is. It's all good."
Oh, yep. That is absolutely true, actually.
Oh, I can see the print lines here as well. Yeah, this guy had on the top of that. I don't understand why he oriented the mini the way he did when he printed it. This is confusing to me. Because if you angle it from the back at 45 degrees, you're not going to... the only time you're going to catch it is on a perfectly flat surface that's tilted at 45 degrees or the underside of something. So it's just kind of like, I don't know why. Who knows? Etsy purchase. And as Sydney knows, Etsy has been nonsense with me lately.
It's been very disappointing.
That guy, like, literally wouldn't offer to fix the situation today, and I was like, alright, well, just give me a refund. And he's like, alright, send it back. Whenever the tracking says delivered, I'll issue your refund. Like, okay, well, thanks, dude, for wasting my time and money.
Josh bought me a Final Fantasy themed gift for Christmas, and he was gonna let me have it early, and then we opened it up, and it's supposed to be like super blue, and it's basically black.
Yeah, it's like super it doesn't look like the photos at all, anything. And the guy was like so rude about it. And like on the description of like it doesn't look like the review photos even from people that made purchases. And then like in his description he's like, all right, so obviously these are all going to be different, but they're going to be extremely similar. They're going to have a really nice shine. Da, 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 da. Mine isn't like that at all. And so when I brought it up with him, he was just like, well, you know, the color can be different. I'm like, dude, it's not the color. And I sent him a ton of pictures. And after I sent the photos, he was like, well, okay. I mean, I can send you a different one. We can exchange it. And I'm like, just give me my money, dog. Like, it just makes me so mad that people do that. Like, if you like, there have been so many times where I've made a mistake for a client, and I try and make it right by doing stuff for free or just what. Like, I will always try and fix the situation. So I hate it when these people are just like, I don't really care, you know. And you're like, all right, well, cool. Because it's my time that gets wasted, not theirs. And I think that's why they're not worried about it at all. They're like, well, I don't have to do anything. I can just sit and wait. I can just sit and wait. That's like Amazon refunds, right? They're like, here's your money 8 months later.
I mean, I'm not really going to complain about it because how many times recently have you ordered something and it gets delivered to the wrong house? And then we...
Shh. Jeff Bezos is listening. He owns Twitch. Don't talk about our Twitch scam or our Amazon scams. They're not scams, just to clarify.
I think everyone I think everyone agrees that Jeff Bezos has enough money, so us doing that really isn't that bad.
That's true. They always deliver our stuff to the wrong house, and then we get a refund, and then someone brings it to our house. It's like a never-ending cycle. Sometimes, though. I mean, it's like rare now. They stopped doing it, but...
We used to get someone delivering their groceries to us by mistake, too. But
yep.
We later found out it really wasn't a mistake. We've had weird visits living at this place.
Yeah. Very weird.
I constantly forget that someone tried to break in.
Mm-hmm.
I like literally always I just remember, I'm like, I don't even associate that. I just am like, oh yeah, that time Arthur ran away. Like I don't even think about what actually happened. I'm just like, oh yeah, that time Arthur ran away and we had to stick his pooper out so he could smell his own poop and run home. And he did.
I remember that was like the first thing I said to my dad. I was like, I actually think it's good that Arthur got out because that way we weren't concerned with the break-in aspect.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that if we didn't find him, but I'm glad we did, you know? I'm like, obviously I start crying.
Well, yeah, if he was gone, that would have been... I would have just broken up with you. I would have been so distraught.
What?
I'm kidding.
See what I have to deal with, you guys? The emotional abuse in this household?
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Call Adult Protective Services.
No, Child Protective Service, because I'm a warden of the state.
Oh, right. Oh, you're a warden of the state. Good old Sydney. Good old Sydney. There she
I
is.
don't do words too good.
I don't do words too good. I grew up inside a horseshoe on a barn.
I'm just gonna say this. Josh can make fun of me all he wants for me being like from the South, but he's the one that dates me.
Okay.
What? You must like Hicks because you
Hey,
like.
hey. It's a pandemic, alright? Choices have to be made. Did we silence the Sydney bot?
No, Eric had asked me how the stream went, and I'm like, we're still streaming.
Yeah, what kind of friend is she? She's not watching anymore? This is why I was talking trash on her when she was here.
Oh, she has other stuff to do, and it's her first day off in a long time.
Oh, I feel it then.
Yeah, like, she didn't sleep at all last night, and then she finally got a day off, and I was like, you need a veg. Because I think she's worked.
You said 11
Probably
days in a row?
Yeah, like, something like that, and I mean, like, it's absurd hours, like, 5:30 in the morning till, like, 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., and then she just wakes up and does it again. So it's been brutal. And she's like, I feel really bad I'm not there, like, helping people, and I was like, don't.
Yeah, don't. That's like my mom, right? My mom's always like, they don't make any money if I'm not at the store. I'm like, who cares? This company doesn't care about you. You literally are working for, like, the worst kind of capitalist structure, and you, like, care if they make money? They don't care about you. It's crazy.
Well, I think it's just it's a people-pleasing thing, but I mean, I have that too. I mean, like, you know, sometimes I'm worried when I shouldn't be about stuff.
Sometimes?
Well, yeah, most of the time.
Oh, I didn't even notice you're on doing, like, other colors now.
Yeah, I'm doing the mint, bro.
I'm too honed in on doing this guy's hoodie.
Well, that just means you like what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Trust me, I know when you hate something. Like Sam's, Diet Coke.
You're literally never allowed to say that word. That word. That's a triggering no. Yeah. You know, the worst part is I do know a few of my viewer stream buddies here would be like, all right, time to go buy a thing and ship it figure out how to Postmate it to the house.
I'm gonna tell Tony to do it. He'll do it.
No,
I'll be like,
for
Tony,
Christmas?
do you really want to make Josh this Christmas? And he'll be like, he would do it if it even is messing with you. It's Tony.
Well, no, he wouldn't do it, but the fact that it is messing with me, he's like, oh yeah, I'm into that idea, let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, he would do it just for that.
Just be like, imagine, like, you know how David gets when you bring home paper towels that aren't the brand that aren't really paper towels? And he's like, mm-hmm. Like, well, I found out how to do that with Josh. Do you want to do it for Christmas? Tell him that you bought him new paint, but it's really stuff from Walmart. Like, oh, okay.
Tell him you ordered him a pizza, but really it's the most disappointing thing you can get.
Oh no, yeah. Josh, you're like, I think there's something wrong with Josh. He's on the potato diet again. Tony would be like, oh god, we gotta get him help, man.
I'll be like, Tony, why do we just keep eating potatoes?
he keeps trying to feed us potatoes. He's trying to feed it to Arthur now too, and the dog. I'm getting concerned. He keeps saying it's not a money thing.
I do think Tally would probably eat the potato.
Oh, Tally is, yeah. She's the
rat.
She's the rattiest of rats, man.
She's my love. You love her too, though.
She's alright.
You like doing her meow a lot. No, it's meow.
Yeah.
She literally talks to you. You know, I should have had her in the room with me because she would have just been on my lap being like, what is this? What are we doing here?
She's like watching your iPad.
Well, she'd be like probably in the webcam area too. She's like, is this how I get famous?
She would be like that. Arthur's had the opportunity so many times he won't take it. I feel like the contrast I've baked into this mini is like Darkest Dungeon. It's very very sharp.
Excuse me.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
No more ice cream.
We've been streaming for almost like 2 hours. It's like 8:44.
We didn't start though until so we've been live an hour and 25 minutes and 25 seconds. We started nowhere near 7 p.m. My own fault there, of course.
It's not your fault. You just never done it before.
Yeah, that they literally made it so confusing. I had to log out of all these accounts again, log it back in. Not intuitive at all, but it is cool now because I can I can control way more. I can see why it's like a paid service because Restream didn't have the abilities that I have now. And that's always kind of like the one that everybody uses, so. But the Streamlabs multi-stream is relatively new. I wonder if Garrus is in here. Nope.
No, he's probably sleeping on his bed.
I have no animal friends in here.
Neither do I. I hope Arthur didn't have to go to the bathroom.
Why?
Because he's out in the living room, and then my door's closed.
Oh no, I did smell something.
I don't know. Are you serious?
Yeah.